Welcome everyone to today's session, Guided Hypnosis for Weight Management. My name is Jennifer Norman. I'm the founder of the Human Beauty Movement, also known as the HBM. The HBM is all about radical self-love, radical self-acceptance, and radical self-expression. Beauty comes from inside, and so that's why we bring programs like this one to support you for manifesting your best life from a place of self-love. I am so honored to introduce you to our host, Monica Kincaid. Monica is a certified hypnotherapist and behavior change specialist who specializes in improving mental performance in both sports and in life. She's also a personal trainer, a sports conditioning coach, and an Ironman athlete, getting ready for her next Ironman. So welcome, Monica. It's all yours.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. Welcome. I'm so excited that you're here today. So this is going to be a little bit of an interactive session in that I really want to bring into your conscious awareness how you want to feel and how you really truly are feeling. So if you would please begin by writing down on a piece of paper, and this is just for you. You don't have to share this with anybody. But the more honest you can be with yourself, the better. This is just for you. So I'd like you to write down how you currently feel about yourself, just in a couple words regarding weight, since we're doing weight management today. No judgment from yourself or from anybody. Okay, thank you. So now underneath that, I'd like you to write down how you want to feel. And it's important that we don't put a number on this as far as I would like to weigh a certain weight, because that's just society programming us into believing that certain weights are better than others. And that's 100% untrue. So I would like you to write down how you want to feel about yourself.
I already did that.
Oh, yay. Okay.
I'm trying to catch up.
So write down how you'd like to feel, if you'd like to be able to move in a different way, or sleep better, or have more energy or less energy. Maybe you have too much energy.
Is that even a thing these days?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, so just go ahead and look at what you wrote down. Just give it a look, give it a feel. Really notice what resonates with you and what may have been given to you from society. And the things that are really resonating with you, the things that are really true, I'd like you to kind of hold those in your awareness as we step into our hypnosis session. So those things that are true, those things that are real. And if you're all ready, we'll go ahead and get started. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
So let's begin by just simply getting comfortable wherever you're sitting. Make sure your phone ringer is turned off. Nobody's going to interrupt you for the next 20 minutes or so.
I'm going to sit in my loungy chair.
Get comfortable.
Go.
Get comfortable.
I'm going to sit in my loungy chair.
Perfect.
Okay. I'm going to sit in my loungy chair.
Oh, Brenda, yes.
Yes.
You are so ready.
I am ready.
Excellent. Okay, so to begin, let's start with your eyes open. Just go ahead and take in a nice deep breath through the nose. Following the air as it fills your lungs into your belly. Slowly exhaling through the mouth. And this time, when we take in a deep breath, I'd like you to look up as if you're looking up at your eyes. So go ahead and look up and take in a nice deep breath through the nose. Filling your belly, holding for just a second. As you slowly and gently release, close your eyelids and allow your eyes to return to normal. Good. One more time, take in one more deep cleansing breath at your own pace. I'd like you to imagine now. Imagine yourself in the most beautiful garden you could possibly imagine. Imagine how this garden looks. The trees, the flowers. Maybe there's a bench or a hammock. Maybe even a gentle rolling stream. Imagine all the colors of the rainbow and the colors of the flowers. The gentle green grass. The blue sky. The sounds of birds singing off cheerfully in the distance. Maybe leaves calmly swaying in a light, soft breeze. Really feel the feelings of calm, tranquility, and belonging. You belong in this safe and beautiful garden. Simply allowing yourself to be relaxed and calm in your beautiful garden. As you continue to relax, letting go more and more, you notice a path. It is a very safe path. The path is calling to you. You are safe and secure. Let's walk down the path together. Noticing the sense of calm with each step as we walk further and further down the path. This path leads to a place in all of us where all things are possible. That's right, all things are possible here. as you continue walking down, down, down the path, feeling more and more at peace, more and more comfortable. As you continue to walk down, 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 letting go of anything you may be holding on to. Going down the beautiful path, feeling so calm, so relaxed, so comfortable here. And as you walk down, 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 and you reach the brilliant and beautiful place where all things are possible, you feel an incredible, peaceful, and calming white light as it washes over your body. Feeling the sense of calm and tranquility, the sense of strength and confidence in yourself and your abilities. By entering this relaxed state in the place where all things are possible, you are showing a trust in your subconscious mind. And by trusting in your mind, you allow yourself to accept and receive all the positive suggestions and images you are going to receive here today. They are in your highest and greatest good. Allowing yourself to rest, relax, and rejuvenate in the brilliant white light for just a moment. You are here today in the place where all things are possible to get in touch with your ideal body weight. This already belongs to you, and we are here to bring this into your current reality. Your body already knows its ideal weight. This is a natural state for you and your body. We are going to connect your mind and your body with your ideal weight. And from this moment on, you have the ability to hear your body. And you have the urge to listen to what your body needs. That's right. You do have the ability to hear your. You are very in tune with yourself. You listen to what your body needs. You make healthy choices for your body. You focus on healthy, well-balanced meals. You thoroughly enjoy the taste and the smell of your food. It feels good to you to eat healthy, nourishing foods. Your body craves nutrients, fresh foods. They give you energy. They help you to move freely and easily. They help you to sleep deeply through the night, rejuvenating your body and your mind. As you are in the place where all things are possible, this too is possible. I would like you now to imagine yourself standing in front of a mirror. Imagine in the mirror, you see a reflection of you. This is you at your natural weight. Imagine every detail of how you look. I will give you now a moment to really examine how you look. Really take notice. Notice now how you feel. How does this feel? Notice how happy and healthy you feel. Really feel all these positive feelings. They belong to you. These positive, empowering feelings are truly yours. Really take notice and feel them. I'd like you to notice now. Notice how you are moving freely and easily, being the full expression of you. Really feel how this feels. Notice now how you are allowing your light, your brilliant and peaceful and beautiful light to shine so bright out into the universe. The spirit of who you truly are. Allow this light to shine and really notice how good it feels. And as you are feeling all these good, positive feelings that are truly who you really are, you notice once again, you notice the reflection of you in the mirror, the true you, shining bright. Reach out through the mirror to touch you as you reach out to the reflection. Imagine now this reflection of you being absorbed into you, filling up your heart with a beautiful white light. As this beautiful and brilliant light overflows into the rest of your body, as you allow your light to shine brightly out into the universe. Your ideal weight is now a part of who you are. From today on, you will eat until satisfied and then stop. You will drink plenty of life-sustaining water. You take joy in moving, in exercising each and every day, however that looks for you, whatever lights up your soul, whether it's walking or gardening or running or swimming, whatever feels good to you. You are feeling so much healthier, lighter, happier, able to move more freely and easily, and with more and more energy throughout each and every day. You have so much energy. It spills out of you and into those around you. You are healthy and strong. You make healthy choices based on what your body tells you it needs. You are very in tune with your body. You treat it with care and kindness. It carries you through each and every day. You listen to your body and show it love and appreciation. You are getting closer and closer to your ideal weight every day. And you take joy in this journey, the joy in rediscovering who you truly are, the joy in allowing your brilliant light to shine. You are free like a bird. You fill each day with joy, and you move with confidence, happiness, and light. And once you reach your ideal weight, you find it very easy. You find it so very easy to maintain it with joy and happiness. And you will maintain this weight for as long as you wish. And you will be happy, spreading love and kindness throughout the world, filled with joy, with your light radiating from you. You are your ideal weight already. You already have all the resources within you to reach this weight. You have the support and the guidance and everything you need. You have the happiness, the joy, the energy. I will give you now a few moments to really relish the good feelings. In just a moment, I will count back from 1 to 5. When I reach 5, you will open your eyes feeling fully alert, calm, and relaxed. For this moment, please continue to enjoy positive suggestions you received here today. They are yours. Let's walk back up the path now. 1. Continuing up, up, up the beautiful path. 2. Continuing to walk up, up, up. Beginning to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. 3. As you continue to walk back up, 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 stretching and moving in any way you like. 4. And when you're ready, walking back up, 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 opening your eyes and being fully alert. 5. Hello, everybody. I love the smiles. It makes my day every time. How is everybody?
Good.
I feel like I just woke up from like a nap.
Oh.
Like I got that like little bit of like groggy, relaxed, like a nice nap. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Happy to hear that. Would anybody else like to share their experience?
I was enjoying this beautiful waterfall, at
Oh,
the end of the, and it was so beautiful, just crisp air, very
uh,
crisp. And the garden, I always have my go-to gardens,
oh,
beautiful, all kind of flowers in the sun and golden seeds and everything. So I love it.
oh, wow. That's incredible. That sounds really beautiful. Okay, excellent. So I'll give you guys just a minute to come back, take a nice deep breath. Anything that you picked up along the way during our hypnosis journey, allow those things to come into your conscious awareness out of your subconscious mind. And if there's anything, any realizations or anything that you remember that you want to keep in your conscious awareness, go ahead and write those things down now. Okay. So now what I'd like you to do is to write down what your ultimate North Star, what your ultimate goal as far as weight management is. So we've started this incredible journey. Where would you like to see it? And we should have a pretty good idea since we went through this at the beginning, but I'd like you to write that down. What is your ultimate North Star for your weight management journey? And again, not a number, a feeling, a way of being, a way of moving, whatever it is you would like to accomplish.
I wrote everything down. I did it pre.
We're good, don't worry. I just love how happy you look right now. Okay, so now that we have this written down, it's very clear. We know exactly where we're going to continue this journey. I'd like you to write down one small step, one small thing that you can accomplish every day to keep you moving in this direction. And it could be as simple as drinking a glass of water, walking 20 steps, whatever it is, something that you can accomplish and that you want to. So not something coming from the outside, nothing that's like you should do this or you should do that. Something that's coming from you. What would you like? Excellent. So then what I always suggest and what I do myself is that I just make a calendar Monday through Sunday, and I write down whatever my ultimate North Star is at the top, and then the steps I'm going to take. So it could be one step, it could be several steps, depending on whatever your journey is. There's no right or wrong. So then just make a chart and check it off every day. If you have somebody who can hold you accountable, then it helps. because we never want to let other people down. So it helps but sometimes we can hold ourselves accountable. So, and that works too. That's totally fine. But check it off every day and you'll start noticing if you don't check it off, how you feel, right? And then do this for at least 2 weeks straight, whatever this one small step is, and it should definitely be something you can do. We don't want to stretch to something that is, well, maybe I can try to do this. It's something you can do. I really want you to accomplish this. So after you've done it for about 2 weeks and it's becoming easy, then relook at it and say, okay, now I have this step. Can I add on to this step? Can I progress this step? What's the next thing that I can do? And just keep doing that. The only thing though is if you miss a step during the 2-week period, you got to start over. So it has to be at least 2 weeks straight. 2 weeks or 30 days. Whichever feels most comfortable to you, 2 weeks or 30 days, but it has to be every single day you do this. Make sense? Any questions about that?
Okay, Monica, you have to text me every day. Say, did you do your exercise every day?
No problem. Does anybody have any questions about any of that or anything that came to light or? Do you feel like you have sort of a plan going forward now of how you can get to where you want to be?
I think
Yeah, excellent. Good.
started Weight Watchers the other day just so I could document food. So I want to see what I'm eating every day.
Yeah, excellent. I'm a huge fan of Weight Watchers because it's the only
Right.
diet, I guess you can say, that's real food. And I'm not a fan of anything that's not real food. So Weight Watchers.
I want to be more aware of what I'm putting in my mouth because I'll just go eat anything. But Weight Watchers, it's not so much Weight Watchers. It's just that I want to be conscious of my selection. A lot of times I just pick food unconscious, just get whatever I want to eat.
100%.
But, now I'm conscious that, okay, now, no, I'd rather have an apple than, I want that donut. But I've been holding it for 3 days.
That's impressive. That's very impressive. And on the other side of that is that it's okay to enjoy food, right?
Yes.
If you really want that donut tomorrow, then I would say my advice as a personal trainer and an athlete is just to eat it. Enjoy every single bite. Just enjoy that donut. No feelings of negativity around the donut. Just enjoy it, happy about it, love the donut, and then let it go and continue on with choices. So now what's my next choice? Okay, well, I ate this donut, so maybe I don't want to have pizza for dinner. Maybe I want to have something healthier. It's just important to keep these things in your conscious awareness, which is exactly what you said. We all have choice in what we decide to eat and what we decide to do. And so the more we can bring this into our conscious awareness, the more we can make the choices that are most beneficial to us. There are no right or wrong choices. And I always tell people nothing is off limits except try not to eat fast food because that's really not serving you at all. But if you have to, if that's your only option, then okay, eat it, go ahead, move on. Just don't dwell on that. We get into trouble when we start dwelling on these things and then we start telling ourselves things that are simply not true. And then we will give up and we'll just go eat whatever. And that's not serving us. That's not who we truly are. So you want to eat something, eat it. Like for myself, if I know I'm going to go to a party, I know I'm going to eat everything because I love food. And so I prepare for it. Okay, so what am I going to eat before? When am I going to eat the next day? What's my workout going to look like? How am I going to accommodate this into my life? And you can do it. It's not really all that difficult. It's just being aware, exactly what you said, just be aware of what you're eating and how much you're moving and start to notice. And then another very important thing is notice how these foods make you feel. Notice how you feel when you eat some fresh fruit as opposed to eating some processed food. And just notice these differences, because once we start being aware of how, not only what we're eating, but how it's making us feel. How are we sleeping? How are our energy levels? How is our attitude? Are we still happy and joyful with others? Or are we starting to get cranky? These things are important, and it's not to judge yourself or to make yourself feel bad in any way possible. It's just to be aware, okay, what am I doing? How is it impacting me? And how are my actions then impacting others? And what can I do to change that if it needs to be changed? Does that make sense? It's all choice. It's all choice.
Monica, I'm curious, what is your opinion about having a scale and weigh, like the amount of times to weigh yourself? Is there any guideline?
I myself don't ever weigh myself. I only find out how much I weigh when I go to the doctor's office. I just base it on, again, because I feel like society tells us we have to weigh a certain number or we're not as good as everybody else. And that's simply not true. Your weight is just your weight, and that's it. It's just something on the outside. And so I feel like it's more important how we feel. So I base my choices off of how I feel. How is my training going? How am I sleeping? How is my interactions with other people? Am I still positive and happy, or am I starting to feel not so great? I don't feel like scales really serve most people. I do think that they do have a function in society. There's certain things where we need to know how much we weigh, as far as like if we need a medication for a certain thing or something like that. There are valid reasons to know how much you weigh. But as far as having a scale in the house, I feel like it's too often used as a tool to berate ourselves. Like, oh, I gained a pound. Well, you could have easily gained a pound without doing anything different. It's just how we metabolize and how we're sleeping. And so many things go into our weight that I feel scales can be really dangerous. So I don't use them. I don't recommend my clients use them. We know when we gain and lose weight, our clothes fit differently, we move differently, we just feel different. So that's kind of my opinion, is they have their place, but I don't feel like we need to be weighing ourselves, because your weight, again, is also not a true measurement of your health. And really, for me, and what I teach my clients, is that your health is the most important. So you can weigh 100 pounds and be super unhealthy. You can weigh 200 pounds and be super healthy. So it's not really the number. I'm never a fan of the number.
Just like so I don't have a regular scale. I've got the scale that measures body fat and muscle. And that's the measurements I'm looking at, not the overall weight.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to lose fat, but I'm also gaining muscle because I'm doing like lifting and CrossFit and all that stuff. So
yeah, perfect.
Those are the metrics I measure. So like, that sounds like you're agreeing with that. Like that's the right thing to measure.
Yeah.
I need metrics to measure it. I work in an accounting firm. I need numbers.
If you need numbers, then that's fine. It's just important to get stuck on a certain number. And so fat and muscle, they weigh the exact same. A pound of fat is a pound of fat. A pound of muscle is a pound of muscle. A lot of people say, oh, muscle weight. No, it weighs the same. So what happens is we never lose our fat cells. They just expand and they shrink. Same with our muscles. They get bigger, they get dense, or they atrophy. They get looser and weaker. So the whole goal of health is to have smaller fat cells and bigger muscle cells. So you can weigh 150 pounds and be all muscle and be super lean, or you can weigh 150 pounds and not have any muscle and not be super lean, which is why the exact number of that is not important. But knowing, your muscle weight and the water percentage, and I know there's some super fancy scales. I had one about 10 years ago and I couldn't have it because I would get obsessed with it. I like to obsess over numbers like that, which is why I just have my training watch and I look at it after my workout and that's it. I will get obsessed with the numbers, and the numbers they're just telling you where you are, right? So your scale is just kind of telling you, it's giving you a picture of where you are. And if that is what works for you, then that's fine. Then I encourage you and I support you in doing that and in doing CrossFit and all these other things. Just make sure that you don't get tied to those numbers, because they are, at the end of the day, just numbers.
Yeah. It's just something that I can track progress with.
Yes.
So that I know and
works for you.
Be able to see how what I'm doing and what I'm eating and how it impacts me. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, I've got my lumen and okay, how does this affect my metabolism, or how does this affect my muscle gain, or how, so that I can try to make changes that are backed by real data instead of just, I think my jeans fit a little looser. So maybe I should continue that.
Yeah. That works though. Yeah. Sometimes that just works. So but then again, we're all different. So if this is what is working for you, then I highly encourage you to keep doing it. And I support you completely in doing that. For a lot of people, that doesn't. For some people, it does. So we're all different. Everything affects us all differently, which is the interesting thing. I always tell people I can design any diet in the world. I could just completely make it up. Guaranteed it will work for someone. I'm doing that, but someone it will work for. That's how different our bodies actually are. So, and a lot of that is coming from our minds and how our mind is programmed. That's really what's controlling everything in our body. And so when we can do things like this, like hypnosis, to kind of change those programs and put in more true programs, it really helps and it really jumpstarts you. And then you start making all this, these huge leaps forward in your progress. Because it's all coming from our mind.
Jen, I wanted to ask, because since the beginning of the year, I know you've been so determined, you've been committed, this was the thing that you're going to do this year. And that's awesome. And so I'm curious, you seem to you're really on it. You're keeping track. You're doing these things. You're coming to these sessions. I'm curious, do you feel that you're trending in the right path? Are things going the way that you want so far?
I am. And it's one of those, I sometimes don't see it, but when I went to the office in person, last week, I had 2 different people go, wow, you've really lost some weight.
Yeah, I see that.
And I'm like, I don't think I have. And I went on a date and he goes, you kind of catfished me in a good way. He goes, you're a lot slimmer in person than you are in your pictures. And I was thinking, I'm like, those pictures aren't that old, but I guess I've lost weight. And so other people are
you seem to me, and I haven't seen you in person for almost a year, I guess a year, but you seem fitter. You definitely do. I see it in the Zoom calls that we have, and we have them, every once in a while, but you just do, you seem fitter, you're healthier. And I, so that's why I wanted to see, are you seeing that? Are you noticing that of yourself, or need people like me to tell you that?
Yeah, I don't see it, but that's why I try to use different tools to tell me in numbers what I'm not seeing, because I think my my visual brain
We live with ourselves every day, so sometimes you just don't even notice those things. And
exactly.
yeah,
So
like people who don't see you as often, or
yeah,
Mhm.
and we don't see ourselves in an honest light.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
like I see myself every day, but then I'll look at pictures and go, who is that? You know, like just wow, okay, that's me. Oh, okay. And just kind of that, like, here's what reality sees.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's so important, just like what Brenda was saying about the food, to bring this into your conscious awareness, which is hopefully what we did for you today, is helped you to bring it into your conscious awareness so that these choices are not just exactly like what Brenda said. You're just eating unconsciously, you're just not moving unconsciously, you're just kind of stuck in these patterns. And when we can bring it into our awareness, that's when we can make real change, because then all of a sudden you're like, oh, okay, I see now. I didn't even know I was doing that. And so then you can make those changes. And yeah, I'm very excited for both of you, all of you, and the changes and the progress that you're going to make.
Yeah. I
Can't wait
also
to hear about it.
Yeah, I also wanted to share one of the reasons why I was so passionate about having this kind of a session is that, like, over the course of my lifetime, I've been very active and by no means would ever have been considered overweight, but I was body dysmorphic. I had a mental problem where I just thought that I was huge. I was really fat, and it got me to the point of bulimia. It got me to the point of having like 2 liposuctions and like multiple like it was like really like I was at war with my own body and with my own self from head to toe. Like everything about myself, I just did not love myself. And it took me so much to get to a place where I could love myself. I could love how I'm presenting myself, and I'm okay with myself. I threw away the scale, and that helped in one way. But, trying to compare myself to this artificial, uh, goal, which was just never going to be attainable. I'm never going to be 5'11". I'm never going to be like, it was just like, you just hate, I was hating myself because I could not be what I was hoping that I could have been, like, born into, which you're not. And so, yeah, getting to that place where we're okay with ourselves, we stop battling ourselves, and we recognize that the true course of health comes from that place of loving and accepting and getting to that place in our subconscious where we truly believe it, that we're worthy, that we're valuable, that we're beautiful, that there's so much of us that is more than just what the scale says, more than what our gene size says, more than what anybody else thinks, because it really is just our relationship with ourselves. And so, yeah, I mean, I thank you guys so much for being part of this. I think it's really important. And to me, it's very much a passion of mine to be able to share, this kind of an aspect of self-love and self-acceptance with more people. So thank you, Monica, for helping to lead us in this today.
Thank you.
Very welcome. Thank you, all of you, for showing up and allowing yourself to experience and allowing yourself to be open and vulnerable and bringing into your awareness who you truly are, because you're all amazing, beautiful people.
Absolutely.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.